Yeah, social media is a really excellent thing, especially now, like connecting with people and learning stuff. But once in a while, you just take a step back, look at everything, just stop and think for a second. What are you doing on social media? How are you doing it? Is this something you actually want to do? And how are you bringing it off of social media? Is this social media you same as offline you? Are you doing the same things offline than you're doing online? Like, just evaluate yourself like a checklist. Just once in a while, just reflect on what you're posting and what you're doing offline and online. Compare them and just see if this is what you want to be. And if it's not what you want to be, there are a lot of ways you can turn it into something that you want. So just learning more, reading more, being more aware, and just understanding that at the end of the day, social media is just a very, very tiny thing. It's somewhere where people share words and pictures. Some of them have meaning, some of them don't. But it's not the only place where words and pictures can have meaning.
The final note on the document that we have for planning and like kind of our guideline for what we wanted to talk about in this episode was actually future of social media. And I think it's a bit naive of us to think we can discuss what's going to happen with technology and social media culture, because who knows, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Pandemic, who knows, anything can happen that can automatically change like this. But I think the one thing that we need to do and like have in our minds is that it's time to start disconnecting from social media. And as ironic as that sounds, because social media is on technology, it's time to start separating from it and like having a clear mind when you're viewing social media. And like a lot of what Ella was saying, I agree, we all should agree with. It's time to stop putting so much value into things that are on social media and instead think about how we can better ourselves as people, and then in turn just use social media as a smaller aspect to help spread information, connect with people, build businesses, build companies, build projects, help out your school clubs, whatever that be. Use it as a tool instead of social media and companies and big CEOs using you as a tool for them to make money.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to separate social media and like understand that it's not a big deal when you've pretty much been raised on it. And I get that it's hard, and it's hard to not let it affect you, but just like it's really easy to just look at it in the grand scheme of things. Like once in a while you gotta just reflect and just making sure that who you are online is not like a fake version of you. It's like the genuine you, but just extended. Like it's you, but shared with the world. It should just be you. It shouldn't be something that you're not genuine in. You shouldn't have to pretend to be something else, you know? Like, yeah, it's fun to follow trends. Maybe I like this girl's skirt. I want the same skirt. But there are certain trends that if you don't want to do, you just don't do it. And at the end of the day, it does not matter. Maybe you don't like the skirt. You don't have to buy the skirt. Just because everyone's buying the same skirt doesn't mean you need it. If you're happy about the skirt, you're happy about the skirt, and you don't need to go out and force yourself to wear a skirt that you don't want to wear.
And yeah, like likes and comments and follows and views, it's at the end of the day, it's all really just superficial. Like you just have to. I know this is so much easier said than done, and I know I can speak for myself. I'm still fighting with this. I'm still trying to learn this lesson, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. As I was saying, in the grand scheme of things, likes and comments and what skirt someone's wearing doesn't really matter. As long as you're enjoying yourself and you're having fun and staying safe, that's all that really matters. You have to realize that, the beauty standards pushed with everything, all the things you see left, right, and center, see all these things that are pushed on you. At the end of the day, it all, it doesn't matter. You just have to stay happy and safe and healthy. And I think that's all that really matters.
Yeah, social media shouldn't drain you. If you start feeling drained by it, it's time to take a step back.
Post what you like.
Not what you want.
Your social media account is yours and yours alone.
Period.